Oh, hi. Welcome to the 7th episode. Welcome to the 7th episode of this Taekwondo Sparring tutorial. We're going to go ahead and start where we left off from the previous episode, when you move in from P3 to P2. And this time, instead of your opponent standing still, he's going to try to clinch with you. Last week, when you moved in from P3 to P2, your opponent was just standing still, and you were just taking the K2. So now, when you move in from P3 to P2, your opponent is going to clinch. So he's going to clinch because he's thinking two things. One, he thinks that you are going to kick K3 or K4 right after you move in to P2. So he's going to try to neutralize your attack by clinching. Second thing he's thinking is that he doesn't want to kick. He just wants to clinch and neutralize the attack. So a couple key points here for you to follow is that you need to be patient. From here, when you move in from P3 to P2 and you show your trap too early, then he's not going to commit to the kick. He's just going to stay back. You can't also be too late, because if you kick too late, then he's going to successfully neutralize the attack because he's going to be able to clinch. So, same thing, there is a window of opportunity. It's just that for this one, it's a little bit smaller. And as you keep practicing this during matches, your success rate will get higher and higher and higher. So, the key here is to meet your opponent as he's coming in. Not after he comes in, you're going to kick. You guys are going to both start at the same time and meet at P1. The window of opportunity is actually smaller for this interaction than the previous one because your opponent is going to just clinch without hesitation. When I move in from P3 to P2, he's not going to think halfway and just be like, oh, he looks like he's close. I guess I'll clinch right about now. He's not going to do that. When you move in from P3 to P2, you need to meet him as he comes in. I'll go ahead and show you some examples from my matches when I use this particular strategy. Take a look. Notice how I already start kicking as he's moving in.
Backside. Hey!
One adjustment that you can make if you feel like you're always missing your target because you're over kicking it, then you can move back slightly as you're kicking. So when you move in from P3 to P2 and you're just reacting too slow every time, like this, then move back a little bit. From here, P3 to P2, and boom. You don't have to always be standing your ground, but just adjust so that you can hit the target with your foot or your hand. Hey, it's homework time. So this week's homework is going to be really similar to last week's homework. But instead of kicking the target that is standing still, we're going to be kicking the target that is coming towards you to simulate clinching. So the kicker is going to be in P3, and you will move into P2, and your opponent can either do three things. He can move back, or stand still, or move in. And you will only hit the target that's moving in this time, instead of the one that's standing still. And again, this isn't your only option. You can throw a back kick, you can do face kicks, you can axe kick, punch, whatever. Any kind of K1. Rich and I will go through maybe 4 examples of different kinds of K1s you can apply for this drill. Cha. Bah! 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 Also, I created an account on a website called patreon.com. You can click right over here if you want to find out more about it. But basically, it's a way to support the YUNSHOW if you really like what you're seeing so far. You can gain access to exclusive content that has been unseen. I am sure you have noticed these obnoxious t-shirts with my face on it. If you want one of these, go ahead and click in the link in the description box. And it's really important that I hear your feedback. So if you have any questions, message me, comment, call me on my phone, send me a page, beeper, note in a bottle and send it in the ocean. I don't care. Ask me questions, because if I don't get your feedback, I can't tell if I'm going too slow or too fast. This way I can cater the tutorials for you. And if you want to go to the next episode, click right over here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click right over there. And as always, thank you for watching the YUNSHOW.